Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. How you doing, everybody? We're going to go over the six easy steps to buy a home in Enid, Oklahoma. That's right. One of the biggest decisions of your life, one of the most stressful decisions of your life, and one that involves so many people that you really have no control about. I'm going to break down to 6 easy steps. That's what my team and I do. We make it easy to help you when you're selling your home or buying your home in the Enid, Oklahoma metro area. So that's what this video is all about. I'm going to put it together in a nice little neat summary. And if it's something you like, give it a big thumbs up, share it with all your friends. And you know what you got to do when you're making that call, when you're making that move, when you're relocating to or moving within from the east side to the west side, north side to the south side, you got to give us a call, shoot, text, send us an email. The group of agents that I work with in Enid, Oklahoma over at EXP Realty and I, we're here to earn your business. We've got your back when you're making a move to Enid, Oklahoma. Now, let's get into step one. You got to call us. We need to know that you're looking. If you don't call us, if you don't text us, if you don't email us, we don't know you're looking and we can't help you. Look, we've got access to the MLS. We know sellers who might be thinking about moving in the future, but they just haven't made that move yet to put their home on the market. Guys, call us, text us, email us. Tell us what you want in your house. Tell us what you're looking for. Do you want to live in a neighborhood with a park? Do you want to live in a neighborhood with the school? Do you want to live in the neighborhood right next to the golf course? Do you want a brand new home? Call us. Let's discuss exactly what you're looking for so we can put together a great strategic game plan and know what you're looking for in your new home, farm, or ranch. Absolutely. So call us. Let us know you're in the market. Number two, we've got to secure financing or we got to get together our proof of funds. Look, if you don't have a loan put together or if you don't have a proof of funds put together, no seller's going to take you seriously. We can't even set up the search without knowing the numbers. Interest rates have increased so much that from the beginning of the year, this video was dropped at the end of 2022. At the beginning of 2022, home costs per month were half as much. They were half as much, folks. So if you're a payment buyer, if your purchasing power is based on the amount you could pay per month because of debt to income ratios and everything else, a $1,500 a month payment a year ago is totally different than a $1,500 a month payment today at the time of this video. So step number two, securing financing or having that proof of funds. That way sellers take us seriously and my team of agents that I work with and I can set your search up and begin looking for what you're looking for. All right. Thumbs up if you like that. Step number three, we start searching. We got the financing. We've got the letter of funds. We've talked about what you're looking for. We set the search up through KV Core, through the local MLS. If you see something on Craigslist or on the grocery store bulletin board, send it to us. That way we can call and figure more stuff out. And let us know what time of the day you like to look. Look, it gets dark already. At the time of this video, it gets dark at 5 o'clock, folks. If you can't take a little lunch break or you can't look in the mornings or you can't look on the weekends, we need to know when you can look. You don't want to look at houses in the dark. Absolutely not. You got to see the house in the daylight and you want to drive the neighborhoods in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night to get a real good feel for the neighborhood. It's a big deal. It's where you're going to live. And housing, it's not like Walmart, folks. You can't take it back once you buy it. You bought it and then you got to sell it. So we need to know when you can look and we need to set up your search so we can start looking. If something pops up, talk with your manager, talk with your boss, talk with your CO, and find out if you could take a break and go look at that house on your lunch. You don't want to miss out. The good ones still sell right away, folks. And in Enid, Oklahoma, we've got limited inventory. We absolutely do. Step number four, contract the one you love. Contract the one you love. Look, there's two types of contracts. There's a winning contract and a contract the seller don't accept. So when you go to buy something, put your feet in the seller's shoes. Put your feet in the seller's shoes. If the seller wants $400,000 for the house and you know it's the best house because you've already looked at all the others and it's right next to the park or it's right next to the school or it's right next to the fire department or it's located on the outskirts of town, not around everybody with a large half-acre to 1 acre lot, folks, do you want to win the house or do you want to lose it to the other buyer? That's the simple of it. We can write a winning contract to ensure you win, but you've got to make that decision and you've got to understand that it's still a seller's market. There's still low inventory, guys. If you want to win that house, if you want to write a winning contract, you got to call me. You got to talk to my team and I. That way we can make that happen. You don't want to waste time writing 3, 4, 5 different offers and losing out every single time. You don't want to do that. There's no reason to try to buy a house. You just buy it. It's really that simple, folks. Step number 5, due diligence and then more due diligence. That's right. You're going to contract that house because you wrote a winning offer with my team and I. And then you're going to start inspections. You're going to start financing and underwriting. You're going to start title work and abstracting. Okay. And then when you go through all that, you come to an agreement with the seller on any needed major repairs that you weren't made aware of. If there's any clouds on title, the seller's going to start clearing that out. And then any underwriting conditions that need additional information on, or the appraisal needs some conditions cleared, you got to start working on that. So that's why there's due diligence and then more due diligence. All right. And then also you got a repair walkthrough and a final walkthrough. And we'll talk about the repair walkthrough right now. So if there is something major that comes up, something like electrical, foundation, roof, structural, plumbing, it happens, guys, especially on existing homes. The older the home is, the more likely there is that something's going to need to be done. So the second part of the due diligence and more due diligence, is following up on those repairs, making sure they're done right. Easiest way to do that is to hire the home inspector to come back and do a reinspection on the agreed items that were agreed to be fixed. Does it make sense? Thumbs up. Thumbs up that makes sense. Second set of due diligence, underwriting conditions. After you submit everything to the underwriter through your loan officer, the underwriter will check everything, and then they might have additional conditions that they need help clearing. If the loan officer asks you for another set of bank statements, don't grumble about it. They're giving you a bunch of money to loan on the home. Or if the underwriter is in need of another verification of job or a copy of the earnest money, that's their job. That's what they do. They got to track the money before they give you the money. If you're buying with cash, it's no big deal. Sometimes the listing agent, sometimes the seller will want another verification of funds. Just do it. Okay. You want to buy the house, right? Yes. That's why you're here. That's why you're spending all this money. You want to buy the house. Title. Sometimes clouds come up on title. Clear them. Clear them. Sometimes people make fake IDs and use your name on something else. Clear it. Sign a piece of paper that says that wasn't you. That's not you. You have no idea what it's about. Clear it. Seek all legal advice for all financial advice with lenders, legal advice with attorneys when it comes to clouds on title, stuff like that. I'm a real estate agent. Okay. You got to verify. And this video doesn't create a broker relationship unless you call my team and I, and we decide we're going to work together. Right? Am I right? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. And step number 6, the final walkthrough and closing. Typically 1 hour before closing, we're going to go do the final walkthrough. Make sure everything's perfect, because once you sign on that dotted line, guys, it's yours. It's not Walmart. You're not taking that house back and getting a return. Okay. It's yours. If the hot water tank goes out the day after closing, or the AC goes out the day after closing, unfortunately, that's part of home ownership. Unless you bought a new construction home, definitely talk to my team and I about new construction homes in the Enid, Oklahoma metro area. Yes, there are 2 beautiful neighborhoods being built out there. One right by the high school, and then the one, I'm having a brain fart, can't think of it right away. But we want to help you, especially if you're buying existing or new construction homes, farms or ranches. We want to take you on that final walkthrough, make sure everything is exactly what we've agreed upon, plus or minus normal wear and tear. All right. You've already done the repair walkthrough. You already verified the repairs are done. And then from there, you're good. Everything's good. The house is still here. A hailstorm didn't trash the roof. A tornado didn't suck the barn away, et cetera, et cetera. That happens in Oklahoma. It actually does. And now we're going to drive over to closing. We're going to close on your brand new home. Whether that's an existing home, a farm, a ranch, or a new construction home, we're going to go close on it. We're going to walk in. We're going to exchange pleasantries with the seller. We're going to find out more about the neighbors, more about the neighborhood, the HOA, if there is one. Find out about fences, gates, et cetera, et cetera. Well, if the well has a heater in it for when it gets super cold. If you got a well, you want to make sure it's got a heater in it. We're going to do all that, sign off on the paperwork. The lender's going to transfer the money to the seller for the funds. Bada bing, bada boom. You got your new home. 6 simple steps when it comes to buying your new home in Enid, Oklahoma. I really, really do hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. It's everything about living in, moving to, relocating to, pros and cons, cost of living of Enid, Oklahoma. If you got any real estate needs, reach out to us. My team of agents that I work with and we're here to earn your business and we got your back when you're making a move to Enid, Oklahoma. I'll see you guys on the next video. Big thumbs up. Big thumbs up.